Hello guys, Pegasus Audit's here. Let's see if you can guess where we are. We've made it from the services to here. I'll show you. There we go. Peterborough prison. Serco. Very, very good prison. As I've been told. Well, my partner was in here about 5 years ago for about 10 weeks. She said she was treated quite fairly, and when I spoke to the prison officers, they said, yeah, the women get treated better than the men. But as you can see, this prison holds men and women. It's the only dual prison in Europe. Not too sure how many people these hold. I think it's something like 200 women and 300 men or something. But it's the women get treated like stars when they're in there. It's a good site. There's the wall. Lovely day for it. But yeah, no, this prison it was built. I think it was finished. They finished building it in 2010, I think. But it opened fully in 2014, I believe. So it's quite a new prison, newer than most of them, but it's a Cat B, so it's not really. They do have Category A prisoners in there, temporary, until they can put them in a placement in another prison for most of their life or the remainder of their sentence. The ones who are like really violent murderers, rapists, that kind of people, you get them in here. You get them all, but the screws are quite nice. Some of them anyway. You'll get the odd job's worth. Just walking, it's a lovely area to walk, you know, guys. This is obviously the car park. I'm not going to film them. Don't know what this is, because this weren't here when I came to visit. Yeah, so that's like a training ground, a training thing. So I won't get their faces. No smoking. Yeah, so basically this must be like a training, or like a changeover. It's different to like HM prisons where Her Majesty's pleasure. But there's the front of the building. That's the visiting reception and also the custody door, as you can see. But the wall goes round there, I think. Yeah, so it's quite a good build. We'll head back this way, see if there's anything else, but I don't know if there will be. Yeah, so get that wall. That's one of the landings, as you can see in that window. They're the landings. So you got that. Some of the prisons, I mean, the prison I went in was Woodhill and in Milton Keynes, and that weren't a bad prison. It's Category A, but it was a nice one. And the second time I was sent there, I asked to go there again because it was I knew the rules and everything else. But yeah, I think that's as far as we can go, you know. But this is the park near the prison, would you believe? But it's lovely the way they've done it. It's quite nice. It's a lovely big park. I didn't like it coming to see my partner because it was dreadful. But now there's none of my family, none of my friends are in prison. I love it. Yeah, so I'll show you one of the land. Look, you can hear people over the wall. The windows are open. People shouting out. Looks like shouting out their cells. It's mad, guys. You can hear them shouting to each other from the cells. That's really good. I like all that. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a nice prison, but one of its kind in Europe, for a dual prison, which is meant for women and men, from 21 and up. I'm not too sure if this has a YOI. I don't think it does, but I might be wrong on it. Anyone who knows different, please put in the comments. Yeah, it's quite a big prison, because I can't get to the other side, the female block. I can't get that side. This must be the male then, because I could hear the males shouting, so it must be that one. And over the other side of the women, female. I think it is actually, because there's two sections when you come into a visit here. You go into a male and a female section. So you turn right to a male and left to the female visiting bits. It's weird. The females never get to see the men. They're securely apart from each other, locked up. So they never get to see them. They might get to see them on release, or I think they release females different times to males. Because I know when my partner was released, she was released at 10 in the morning, so I was here waiting for her, and then the men get released, I think at 12. So you sort of mix them up quite. Oh, mum fingers. It's quite a challenge, I'd imagine. But I don't think no famous females have come here, to be honest. Then gone to Bronzefield, I don't know. Might have done, but my partner said she never saw anyone who was really evil. There were people in there from sentences from 2 years to, 6 weeks to, 5 years, that kind of thing. And if you're in here for life, then you get sent to another prison. So this prison is a temporary establishment for them until they get moved on to either Wakefield. I'm allowed to, I'm afraid. It's public property. Okay. Yeah, so here comes interaction. They're saying not record property, but it's a public building, so it's a private property, but this is public. But we'll be having some discussions with, educate some new people. But yeah, it's quite nice. So looks like we're going to have interaction with 2 prison officers. Saves them going inside, doesn't it? There. So yeah, he's going to try and he's young, so he's got no experience. We'll see what this officer has to say. Hello, mate. Yeah. Oh, I'm allowed to. I'm afraid it's public.
Yeah, how long do you have reports if you're recording over the other side near the staff car park?
What, over there?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know where that went, so I went back that way and this was like that, so I didn't do any cars.
Yeah, what's the point of doing this?
Because I'm Pegasus audits for YouTube, and it's corruption of officers and stuff like that. I've got big stories on prisons and everything else. Okay. I don't know if you've heard of Live Free and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Live Free come over here last time, and yeah, it's public. This is a public ground.
Yeah,
as you can appreciate.
The report we had was from the cars, you see.
Oh, okay. No.
If the camera was on the cars,
yeah,
obviously then you're breaking the law.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah,
because I always keep it like that.
Yeah.
So, because I go all around the UK at prisons, so
okay.
I've never done this one, so that's why I've come here today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
we're just double checking.
When we're seeing someone with a camera and we have throwovers and stuff like that.
Oh no. Yeah.
We're front face.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So obviously we would not want that to happen.
Not during the day, I wouldn't have thought, would it?
I mean, it happens during the day as well. Yeah. I see like a couple of days ago, like 9 o'clock. It's like the guys start running from literally corner there.
Yeah.
Post something. Jog on. Like,
really?
Run off, yeah.
What a pain. I would never do that.
The time it takes really long to get out of the prison.
Yeah.
Many doors and stuff. So
Oh, bloody hell.
that's all we do. Just advise it to police. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
It
not
happens anytime as well. Yeah.
God, you wouldn't think so, would you? They're mad.
The thing is, they wouldn't do it at night
No.
because
Oh,
the
wouldn't they?
yards get searched
Oh,
in the morning before anyone goes on there.
oh, really?
So yeah, they wouldn't have nothing.
No, it's crazy, isn't it? People doing that.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like catching more corruption? Or?
Corruption of police and prison officers, and going against prisons. You know, like obviously the prisoners.
Yeah.
We want them to stay safe, and there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of corruption with prison officers who bring in drugs.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to stop. We're trying to get that out. You know, to keep everyone safe. You know.
Yeah.
Because we have to be locked up, let's say, and you have to guard us. So you're the one you're secure, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we trust you.
Yeah.
But there's officers in Brixton, London, Wandsworth, and all that who bring it in, and you know they're getting £200 like an ounce of what was it? Cannabis.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You
mad.
know the prices there.
Yeah,
Chances though, isn't it?
yeah. And you can't smoke in prison,
No.
so you know, and they
You're
still
gonna smell it. You're gonna find it.
exactly. You know, but
But it's idiots, aren't they?
yeah, they are. I mean, you're good officers. You know, you come over respectful. The other people just run up you. You know, run at you.
Yeah,
and then
no,
you
there's
just,
no need for that. We're
No.
not there to
No.
threaten.
No.
We're there to prevent.
exactly. Yeah,
It depends on the level. If you raise the level, we have to raise the thing.
yeah. That's the way it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah.
But yeah, lovely day for it though.
Yeah, yeah. No worries, mate.
Yeah, all right. Thanks very much. I'm going to go in a minute anyway.
No worries.
All
Thanks a
right.
lot.
See you later. Take care. Bye. Yes, that was a good interaction with the prison officers. Yeah, it's not something we usually get, but yeah, but obviously, you know, I've got to put it out there really, like Live Free and everyone else. We've got to, you know, keep our prisoners and vulnerable people safe, because one officer can do it to one, and then the whole prison system is corrupt. Do you know what I mean? So one has to ruin it for everyone else, as it were. But as you heard from the prison guard, prison officer, he even said, you know, that it does happen. They were quite honest people, looked like quite new, want a bit of fresh air. I don't blame them, to be honest. They look new, but they were nice, respectful, and that's what we need, guys. We need other prison officers to tell the other prison inmates or prisoners and prison officers, and educate them on contraband and, you know, things like this. Because at the end of the day, you know, you're going to add to your sentence. Prison officers are going to lose their jobs and go to court and get a criminal record. Is it worth it for a bit of cash that goes in 5 minutes? You know, no point at all. I've never been involved in that kind of thing. Wouldn't want to be. But yeah, this is an honest channel, guys. There's no corruption here. I think that was a pass. You know, Peterborough prison a pass for once. Right, guys. If anyone wants to do it, the audit, because you can go round to the front, but because they saw me in the car park, they thought I was taking pictures. But obviously I didn't know where I was going there. I didn't know what that bit was, but there was about 10 officers right round the front. But anyway, but respect, guys. If anyone auditor wants to come up here with, you know, to do an audit story or whatever, it's only up the A1. Depending on when you're coming from, down the A1 or up the A1. You'll pretty much find it's Peterborough Serco prison has got a pass, and a lovely day for it as well. Right, guys, take care, and give me any comments after I've downloaded it, because obviously, or uploaded it, and see what you think. If there's any other information you have for me, I'll be happy to take it off you and do a little bit of research again. Alright, guys, right, this is from Serco prison in Peterborough. Wishing you all safe and have a great Monday, which is now Bank Holiday Monday, and I'll see you out on the road. Take care, guys.